From geometry, we are familiar with angles like 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, and we have learned how to construct the same as well. Let us now see how to find the trigonometric ratios of these angles. Let us draw an isosceles triangle where one angle is right angled and the other two angles are equal. Therefore, if angle A is equal to 45 degree and angle B is equal to 90 degree, we get the sum of angles of triangles as 180 degree. Here, sum of triangles are angle A plus angle B plus angle C. Let us substitute the values of the same. That is, 180 degree is equal to 45 plus 90 plus angle C. Therefore, let us find the unknown angle C. That is, angle C is equal to 180 degree minus 45 degree minus 90 degree, which you get it as 45 degree as angle C. Also, two sides are equal in isosceles triangle. Therefore, AB is equal to BC, which is equal to A. Now, let us use the Pythagoras theorem to find the other side. That is, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Substituting the lengths, we get AC square is equal to A square plus A square, which is equal to 2A square. Therefore, we get AC is equal to A root 2. Using the same definitions, let us find all the trigonometric ratios. Firstly, sine 45 degree is given by opposite by hypotenuse, which is equal to BC by AC from the triangle. Substituting the same, you get A divided by A root 2, cancelling out the common terms A and A, you get 1 by root 2. Cos 45 is given by adjacent by hypotenuse, which is equal to AB by AC, which is equal to A by A root 2, which implies to give you 1 by root 2. Tan 45 is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to BC by AB, which is equal to A divided by A, gives you 1. Therefore, cosec 45 is equal to the reciprocal of sine 45, that is root 2, sec 45 reciprocal of 45, that is again root 2, and cot 45 is again reciprocal of tan 45, which is equal to 1. Similarly, let us find all the trigonometric ratios of angles 30 degree and 60 degree. Let us consider an equilateral triangle ABC, that is a triangle with equal angles and equal sides. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle B, which is equal to angle C. Also, the sides AB is equal to BC, which is equal to AC. Consider that three sides are of equal length too. We also need 30 degree at the same time. So, let us draw our opposite from BD to the side AC at its midpoint. Now, we see that triangle BAD is congruent to triangle BCD. Since both the triangles are congruent to each other, we infer that AD is equal to CD. Therefore, AD is equal to CD, which is equal to 2 divided by 2, which is equal to 1. Also, we see that angle ABD is equal to angle CBD because they are corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Now, let us concentrate only on the triangle BAD. Now, using Pythagoras theorem, let us find the unknown side BD. That is, from the triangle BAD, AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. Rearranging, we get BD square is equal to AB square minus AD square. That is, 2 square minus 1 square is equal to 3. Therefore, BD is equal to root 3. Therefore, the ratios are sine 60 is given by BD by AB, which is equal to root 3 by 2, and cos 60 is given by AD by AB, which is equal to 1 by 2. And tan 60 is given by BD by AD from the triangle, which is equal to root 3. And cosec 60 is equal to 1 by sine 60, which is equal to 2 by root 3. Taking the reciprocal of cos, we get sec 60 as 1 by cos 60, which is 2, and cot 60, which is equal to the reciprocal of tan 60, which is equal to 1 by root 3. Thereafter, we are calculating the angles of 30, that is, sine 30 is equal to AD by AB, which is equal to 1 by 2, cos 30 which is equal to BD by AB which is equal to root 3 by 2 and tan 30 which is equal to AD by BD which is equal to 1 by root 3. Now let's take the reciprocal of 30 degrees. That is, cosec 30 is equal to reciprocal of sin 30 which is 2, sec 30 which is the reciprocal of cos 30 which is equal to 2 by root 3 and cot 30 which is the reciprocal of tan 30 which is equal to root 3. Now let's see how to find the trigonometric ratios of 0 and 90 degree. For that, let's take a right angled triangle. Consider the angle theta is equal to 0. That is, you pull down the hypotenuse AC to the adjacent AB to get theta angle as 0. Therefore, AC is equal to AB, which means BC is equal to 0. Now, let's see the trigonometric ratios sin 0, which is opposite by hypotenuse, which is equal to BC by AC. Substituting the values, we get 0. Similarly, let us find the other trigonometric ratios. That is, cos 0 is given by adjacent by hypotenuse, which is equal to AB by AC, which implies AB by AB. AC is substituted as AB, which gives you 1. Now, tan 0 is given by opposite by adjacent, which is equal to BC by AB. Substituting the values, you get 0 divided by AB, which is equal to 0. Cosec 0 is equal to 1 by sin 0, which is equal to 1 divided by 0, and hence it's not defined. Sec 0 is given by 1 by cos 0, which is equal to 1 by 1, which is equal to 1. And cot 0 is the reciprocal of tan 0, which is equal to 1 divided by 0, and hence it's not defined. Now, consider angle theta is equal to 90. That is, you pull up the hypotenuse AC to the 90 degree. So, now AB is at 0. AC will be equal to BC as both are at 90 degree. Now, let us see the trigonometric ratios of the same. That is, sin 90 is given by opposite by hypotenuse from the table, which is equal to BC by BC from the triangle, which is equal to 1. And cos 90 is given by adjacent by hypotenuse, which is equal to AB by AC. Substituting the values, you get 0 by BC, which is equal to 0. Now, tan 90 is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is equal to BC by AB. Similarly, substituting the values again, you get BC by 0, which is not defined. Now, cosec 90 is reciprocal of sin 90, which is equal to 1. And sec 90 is the reciprocal of cos 90, which is not defined. And cot 90 is given as cos 90 divided by sin 90, which is equal to 0 divided by 1, which is equal to 0. We shall now write all the trigonometric ratios in a table format. Sin 0 is given as 0, sin 30 as 1 by 2, sin 45 as 1 by root 2, sin 60 as root 3 by 2, and sin 90 as 1. Similarly, cos 0 as 1, cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2, cos 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 60 is 1 by 2, and cos 90 is 0. Coming to tan, you get tan 0 as 0, tan 30 as 1 by root 3, tan 45 as 1, tan 60 as root 3, and tan 90 is not defined. And cosec 0 is not defined, cosec 30 is 2, cosec 45 is root 2, cosec 60 is 2 by root 3, and cosec 90 is 1. Sec 0 is 1, sec 30 is 2 by root 3, sec 45 is root 2, sec 60 is 2, and sec 90 is not defined. And cot 0 is not defined, cot 30 is root 3, cot 45 is 1, cot 60 is 1 by root 3, and cot 90 is 0. If suppose a teacher questions you what is sin 45 and you had to answer it in seconds, don't you think memorizing this table is quite hard? Yes. So let us follow a palm trick to find all these trigonometric values, which you can calculate mentally. Consider your palm with one end starting from 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and last finger representing 90 degree. and let us calculate sine calculating the fingers towards the right and cos calculating the fingers towards left. Suppose I want sine and cos 30. What I do is that to calculate sine, I count the fingers after 30 onto the right and square root it and divide it by 2. That is, to calculate sine 30, I calculate the fingers onto my right from 30 degree, that is 1. So I write root of 1 divided by 2, which is equal to 1 over 2. Similarly, if I need to find cos 30, I calculate the fingers onto my left from 30 degree, that is 3. So I write root of 3 divided by 2. Also, to find out the tan ratio, there is a special relationship between sine and cos. That is, tan theta is given by sine theta by cos theta. Let us see if this condition satisfies or not. So, I calculate tan 30 by dividing sine 30 by cos 30, which in turn gives me 1 by root 3, which proves this relationship as true. Once we get sine, cos and tan values, reciprocating the same, we get cosec, sec and cot ratios. Let us now consider sine 60 and cos 60. Similarly, to find sine 60, I calculate fingers from 60 degree to right, that is 3, which I write as root 3 by 2. In the same way, to find cos theta, I calculate fingers from 60 degree to left, that is 1, which I write as root of 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 by 2. This palm trick makes it easier to find any trigonometric ratios. Now, let us consider a problem. Sine 30 degree plus tan 45 degree minus cosec 60 degree, divide the whole by sec 30 degree plus cos 60 degree plus cot 45 degree. The solution for the same is that let us substitute the values of all the angles in the question. That is 1 by 2 plus 1 minus 2 by root 3, divide the whole by 2 by root 3 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. From here, we refer that 2 root 3 is the LCM. Now, root 3 plus 2 root 3 minus 4, divide by 2 root 3, divide the whole numerator by 4 plus root 3 plus 2 root 3 divided by 2 root 3. Now, cancelling out the 2 root 3 which is common, we get 3 root 3 minus 4, divide the whole by 4 plus 3 root 3. Now, let us rationalize the denominator. Rationalizing the same, we get 3 root 3 minus 4 divided by 4 plus 3 root 3 multiplied by 4 minus 3 root 3 divided by 4 minus 3 root 3. Now, let's multiply each of the terms. Now, 12 root 3 minus 27 minus 16 plus 12 root 3 divided by 4 square minus 3 root 3 the whole square. We use a square minus b square as the equation here. Now, 24 root 3 minus 43, which is divided by 16 minus 27, which implies 24 root 3 minus 43 divided by minus 11, giving you 43 minus 24 root 3 divided by 11. Now, let us summarize the same. So, the trigonometric ratios of specific angles are as given in the table. Sine A, that is sine 0 degree is given by 0, sine 30 is 1 by 2, sine 45 1 by root 2, sine 60 is root 3 by 2 and sine 90 is 1. Now, cos 0 is 1, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, cos 45 is 1 by root 2, cos 60 is 1 by 2 and cos 90 is 0. Coming to tan 0 is 0, tan 30 is 1 by root 3, tan 45 is 1, tan 60 is root 3, tan 90 is not defined. Now, cosec A, that is cosec 0 is not defined, cosec 30 is 2, cosec 45 is root 2, cosec 60 is 2 by root 3 and cosec 90 is given by 1. Now, sec 0 is 1, sec 30 is 2 by root 3, sec 45 is root 2, sec 60 is 2 and sec 90 is not defined. Now, cot 0 is not defined and cot 30 is root 3, cot 45 is 1 and cot 60 is 1 by root 3 and cot 90 is 0.